You started a creative business because you love what you make. Maybe you're a quilter, a knitter, a crocheter, an embroiderer, or even a basket weaver. The crafting, the teaching, the patterns, the craft, the making, that part you've got down. But the marketing, that part can feel like a completely different language, one that nobody actually taught you, and yet everybody seems to expect you to just do. That is exactly why I made this podcast. I am so glad that you found it. So, I am Tori McElwain. I'm a digital marketing coach, a quilter, and the founder of the Digital Marketing Magic Coaching Program, also called the DMMC. I built it specifically for quilters, crafters, and creative entrepreneurs like you who are tired of getting generic marketing advice that doesn't always translate to the craft industry. I have been quilting for over 20 years. I originally started my business making quilts to sell, and then I dived into pattern design and teaching workshops all around the country and online until I burned out in about 2022. That's when I shifted my business to helping teachers specifically build their workshops, and I wrote my book, Workshops Unleashed. And then when my colleagues kept asking me specifically about marketing, that's when I shifted my focus to digital marketing and starting the Digital Marketing Magic Coaching Program. I do have a degree in curriculum and instruction and a background in the tech industry. And it's allowed me to experiment with new technologies such as AI. And I'm excited to help you navigate the online world and help you create a marketing system that does not burn you out. It's called Hey Tori. That's how my clients typically message me. They start all of their questions with, Hey Tori, and they ask me a question. And the premise of this podcast is simple. You send me your real digital marketing questions and I answer them. No fluff, no generic advice, no pretending that the quilting and the crafting world work exactly like every other industry, because it doesn't. So every episode, I take one struggle or one real question, something I hear from quilt pattern designers, long arm quilters, crafters, and creative teachers, and I walk you through exactly how I would coach it. I'll also try to get to the bottom of what's going on underneath the question and the strategy that fits and the specific steps that you can take. And then if I have a tool inside the DMMC or an exercise or anything else in there that can help, I will demonstrate it so you can see how we work inside the Digital Marketing Magic Coaching Program. Okay, so every episode is going to have a question that I answer, but it's also going to have a coaching moment, that demo I mentioned, and a real world win. And then I like to end it with a takeaway. I'm going to call it the Hey Tori takeaway. It's kind of a fun alliteration. Um, so here is here's how the first run of episodes is going to work. I have put together a focused mini series, about 10 episodes. It kind of depends on how many questions I get within this time frame that this mini series is going to air. And I'm going to be answering the 10 of the most common digital marketing questions that I hear from creative entrepreneurs. Now, most of the examples that I use inside the podcast will most likely be quilting examples, just because that is that large part of my clientele. However, if you have a specific industry, I would love to hear more about it. So these episodes are going to be dropping every few days, so you're going to want to subscribe right now so you don't miss them. We are covering things like why you're posting every day and not getting any sales, where your customers are actually coming from, what the heck digital marketing actually is, and how to grow beyond social media, because it's not just posting on Instagram. So these questions are the questions that I get asked on strategy calls, in coaching sessions, and when you send them to me in my DMs. I can't wait to see them. They're real questions from real creative businesses, and every single answer is built for the crafting industry. And here's the thing, I truly want your questions, not hypothetical ones, real ones. So I'm pulling from my coaching sessions, but I want you to drop in your questions. So, what is the marketing problem that you have been staring at for weeks or for months? What is the strategy question you're afraid is too basic to ask? What is the thing that you tried that didn't work and you have no idea why? Send it to me. There's a link in the show notes where you can submit your question directly. I read every single one, and your question might become a future episode because I know if you're asking it, then someone else is too. So I'm so glad you're here. Whether you've been marketing your creative business for a week or for 10 years, there is something in this mini series for you. So subscribe, hit the first episode, and let's get into it. I'm Tori McElwain, your digital marketing coach, and this is Hey Tori. I'll talk to you soon.